Hollow Knight is considered a masterpiece of a game. It's a 2D Metroidvania which has been critically acclaimed for its amazing art, story, and gameplay mechanics. But it's not perfect, and today we're going to be doing a little trip into the failures of Hollow Knight. The first thing I decided to do was look into what the community as a whole thought of the game and what its failures were. While most negative reviews I saw were probably jokes and how it so sucks and whatnot, but the main point was that the game was frustrating and boring. At least that's what I saw on the Steam reviews. I found a review in French, and because I speak French and did not put it into Google Translate, I was able to 100% understand it. This is what it said. This is the third time I tried to replay it, and I just can't get into it. I like the gameplay and the art direction, but I'm completely fed up with the map. You get lost all the time and get stuck every 2 seconds. You're forced to constantly backtrack through empty areas every 5 minutes. I really want to love it, as it deserves to be loved, but unfortunately, just not for me. So this review was made with 2.1 hours of the game. 2.1. Crossroads must have been real rough for this guy. Oh my god. At least he appreciates the art. Oh, and by the way, it's a Metroidvania for a reason, so hope you guys enjoy backtracking a lot. However, not gonna lie, the beginning of Hollow Knight is like actually pretty bad. And most people actually overlook this portion of the game because it's like what 1 to 3 hours in comparison to like what 25, 30 hours. I think it's only 33 hours to play through the game. Just like as a casual playthrough. It is enough to make new players quit, however, because if you know nothing about the game, then like what are you supposed to do? The art, while beautiful, is nothing but shades of gray and Crossroads. It's just blue and gray, and the enemies are just stupid little crawlids or whatever they're called. Those little tiny bug guys when they come like white and gray. You have no obvious objectives. You don't even fully function after you like drop like 370 GO, which is a pretty hefty amount early game actually. And I say like 370, like because you gotta get the original map for the Crossroads, you gotta get the Wayward Compass and the Quill, which I bet most of you probably forgot existed. Also, Dirtmouth, the only other sign of life, has Elderbug. That's it, when you first enter. Sure, you get like Zelda after you talk to Cornifer, but like the town is lifeless and boring. Why? Because you have to actually, play through the game, save Retta, save Slide, and give the town more life. Okay, so I looked through again, and I saw another review, which had 9.2 hours of the game, and was rather similar complaints. So let's go into sure Hollow Knight is a hard game, and I think there's no doubt about that. But 9.2 hours is still not a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. Like maybe for like one Dreamer in a casual playthrough or so. Maybe not even. They might not even have gotten Dreamdale at that point. Who knows? I would say like the truly actual difficult bosses, like the ones you actually need to practice for, maybe like actually get like max upgrades for. The first one's coming to mind for like Radiant, NKG, GPZ, and obviously the Primal Aspect, which is the hardest of all the bosses. I mean, at this point they might not even know that they could upgrade their nail and spells. Who knows? Anyway, this Phallic Plate actually, you do struggle a lot in the beginning. But saying that the average person wouldn't like this game unless you're already feeling charmed is a bit of a stretch. I feel like most average gamers, whatever that means, could definitely enjoy the game, definitely beat the game actually. Like, but they're probably not going to go for like apps or app, definitely the Hollow Knight. Alright, so this is the fun part of the video. This is what I think Hollow Knight sucks at. For reference, I have like 50 hours in the game, and I got the Dream No More ending, so I know a tiny bit of the game. I've actually played through it, so I feel like that qualifies me for a cheeky little review. First of all, the charm system is absolutely just broken. Every single boss fight or Pantheon, every single run you see will always have strength and quick slash with probably steady body shot, so Mark Pride in there as well. The last 3 are, they get swapped out sometimes. Healing and spawner builds are so incredibly weak that just kills right. You never see like healer and spawner builds. If anything, it's just all nail builds or all spell builds. That's it. Even then, it's just the same charms over and over again. I feel like I personally do feel like the lack of variety hurts the charm system a lot, because like if half the charms are useless, then you're not working with like 42 charms or whatever, you're working with like 20. That's boring and a problem. How that's about learning? Like what do you learn if the only viable way to win is the same like few charms? Second, sticking with the actual charms, You can't get unbreakable charms after you banish the Grim Troop. This is a huge complaint I have, because if you choose to actually complete the ritual and fight NKG, Divine stays in Dirtmouth, right? So you can still get, well, until like you get all the unbreakables. But if you banish the Grim Troop, she doesn't stay, and you don't get any of the unbreakable stuff. There's no warning or anything. You're just locked. Like me personally, I'm locked out of Unbreakable Heart and Greed permanently, because I went to Distant Village for the first one and said, screw it, story stuff is story stuff. I got strength, like, and then I banished Grim Truth. I did get strength before all of this because I was struggling a little bit on the Radiance fight for the Dream No More ending, and I just forgot about those 3 trash scores I got for 100% at that point. I have like 108% or whatever. I don't know. I hate the fact that those potential 12%. That's fine. I wish that like Divine stayed in both paths when he like hit that crossroad of a decision. And even at that point, like 15k, 15,000 geo for it's like I literally had to grind for that. That was so unfun. That was so boring. Alright, my third complaint is I don't want to fight the Hollow Knight every time I want to fight the Radiance. The Hollow Knight is a sad fight. It's not a hard fight in my opinion. The fact that you have to go through it just destroys the quality so much of the fight. It loses all tension it had, and you're gonna get so good at that fight. It's gonna be so boring. And you can't even practice the Radiance either unless you want like grind Pantheons, and even then it's Absurad. It's not the actual like base Radiance. It's Absurad. You need to grind to like the last play. You need to grind through Pure Vessel and NKG and GPZ to even practice Absurad. At that point, just like go for Godhome ending. And that's just like not fair. It's just so annoying. I wish that you could like walk back into the room and Hollow Knight ready to be Dream Lily in. And finally, the rewards for actually like searching on the map are kind of bad. Like every single time you find like a Hollowness seal or something, you only think like free geo. Like first thing comes to mind is 250 geo whenever I see a seal or sauce. Yeah, I think I got them all. The collectibles that you find around the map are literally just sold to Lem. That's kind of it, and kind of just devalues the actual reward. I'm sure the actual devaluing of the rewards was intentional for whatever Team Cherry had, but at least make them like worth more or make less of them, because like supply and demand. Come on, it's like basic business, guys. It goes like, but like it was things like Path of Pain, which doing all the Path of Pain I haven't done because I don't want to do it for a stupid little cutscene, like a small cutscene. That's it. Like yay, like you get rewarded for exploration so much in the game. I get with like the breakable walls and just poking around with their nail, but you get rewarded for the exploration, and only for the exploration. You don't actually get it in an actual reward after the exploration. It's more like a participation award. I wish that you would get rewarded for both the destination and the journey itself, not just the journey. If that makes any sense. Like, I mean, the Hollow Knight is bad final boss. It's not really the final boss, but like it's a bad final boss. Like, I know you can fight the Radiance, but you need the Awoken Dreamnail and Void Heart, and that can take some time. Like that literally took me like a while to get. Actually, I think it took me like a whole hour or something. Like, no, not like an hour. What was it? Like 5 hours to get all that kind of stuff because I was so behind on like Dream Warriors or whatever. And I mean, it takes so much time for a fight that should have felt like slightly rewarding in the first place. I mean, like, normal ending doesn't help that the normal ending doesn't even fix the problem with like the Hollow Knight fight, or is it just like the Hollow Knight fight? It's just so like unsatisfying. Oh my god. I don't know. But anyway, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you think Hollow Knight does bad so I can farm engagement in the comments.